Russia sinks line of ships to protect Kerch Bridge.
Here's a summary of the article.
Authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 3,400, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Putin is clinging on to dear life of his beloved bridge, but rest assured it won't be long when the Ukrainian army eventually blow it up and make it unusable.
That bridge is an extension of his ego.
Not just his ego, it's his credibility and image. In a way, Ukraine doesn't need to win back all territory to get it all back. If they capture Crimea, the internal carnage may very well topple Putin. His successor could seek to end the war with Ukraine's demands in hand, blaming Putin for everything that went wrong. Yes, it's all a dream, but it would be good if Ukraine could get its land back without having to bleed for every meter of it.
The problem with Crimea is that it would bind too many soldiers. Skeptical smiley face.
How scared must one be before decide something like this?
Pretty scared. These ferries were how they moved troops and equipment when the bridge is damaged. Also, the sunken ships are 200 meters apart. Ukrainian sea drones are only 1 meter wide. What a waste. This sounds more like Russia is expecting to lose Crimea soon and they were going to sink the ships anyways.
Greater than also, the sunken ships are 200 meters apart, Ukrainian sea drones are only 1 meter wide. There are barriers strung between the ships.
Then it's storm shadow time.
But Russian air defense is impenetrable. Those blanket over Russian airports
was impenetrable. Then Australians sent Ukraine cardboard drones.
Cardboard and cardboard derivatives are passing the very rigorous aeronautical engineering standards.
Surely there will be no incidents of the front falling off on these.
They will be flown outside of the environment.
Into another environment?
Russia using block ships to fight a country that currently has no navy.
Folks, we'll be right back.
That whole area on both sides of the Kerch Bridge is so full of amazing history. The most impressive Scythian barrows were once located there. Gardariki, Ukraine, ebook mentions some of them, in case someone is looking for details.
How's that 3-day SMO going, Russia?
Oh, well, like that, you know? What can you do?
For those like me, who were confused how this can be effective against small boats when the gaps are so wide, they expect Russia will span nets or chains between the sunken vessels to basically seal off the gaps. How effectively that will turn out to be is something we'll have to wait and see, but I wouldn't have high expectations. If Ukraine manages to cut off the land corridor to Crimea, they would have access to the sea at the unprotected side of the bridge. Ukraine also has very little reason to permanently destroy the bridge before they cut off the land corridor to Crimea, so if they manage that within the next few months, all this effort by Russia seems little more than a small nuisance.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.